A power struggle in the British government leads to a wave of resignation from the Brexit hardliners. Prime Minister Boris Johnson reportedly wants to become more liberal and greener. The exodus of the British Brexit hardliners from Downing Street has begun. After the resignation of Head of Communications Lee Kane on Wednesday, Boris Johnson's controversial chief advisor Dominic Cummings announced first that he would be leaving at the end of the year and then left yesterday evening with boxes through the main entrance of Downing Street number 10. He could have chosen to go through the cabinet office and use the back door, but no, his ego told him to get all the intention and attention he wants by using the front door. The Brexit strategist confirmed his intention to the BBC on Friday night, but it's already gone, I guess. Cummings and Kane are the two leading figures in the Vote Leave camp at government headquarters. They led the Brexit campaign in 2016 and brought Johnson to Downing Street in 2019. In the past few months, they had helped shape the uncompromising course in the free trade talks with the EU. Cummings in particular was a major influence on the Prime Minister. Johnson thought he was so indispensable that he stuck to him in the spring, despite the fact that the agent faced calls for resignation for days after breaching lockdown rules. The departure of the Brexit veterans now indicates a fresh start on Downing Street. A number of employees are expected to follow their leader Cummings, including Oliver Lewis, an influential Brexit negotiator on David Frost's team. The free trade talks with the EU supposedly have nothing to do with the wave of resignation. The rumors that it is somehow about the Brexit negotiations are fabricated, Cummings told the BBC. But the timing suggests a connection. The negotiators have set themselves a deadline of next week to reach a compromise. Most observers in London expect Johnson to agree to a deal because he needs political success. After leaving the internal market, the Brexit hardliners have apparently done their part. According to the Times, Johnson wants to set different accents in the future. After years of Brexit polarization, he now wants to adopt a conciliatory tone and tie in with his time as Liberal London mayor, reports the newspaper. With Allegra Stratton, who was a long-time journalist for the left-wing Guardian and the BBC, Johnson has hired a spokeswoman who is said to be the new friendly face of the government. Starting in January, she will hold daily live press conferences. The arrival of the rival triggered the resignation of Chief Communications Officer Lee Kane. This in turn took his friend Cummings as an opportunity to quit too. The Prime Minister plans to give a speech on climate change next week. He also recently highlighted the topic as something in common in the first phone call with US President-elect Joe Biden. Johnson also wants to improve relations with the Conservative MPs again. Cummings' understanding of politics does not fit this spirit of cooperation. He's accused of running the government business like an election campaign. Every issue is polarized. Resentment against an enemy must always be mobilized, regardless of whether it is the EU, the BBC, the civil servants or their own MPs. The news of Cummings' departure therefore caused relief among ministers, MPs and officials. What a nice Christmas present, one minister told Politico. Conservative MP Roger Gale told Sky News that Cummings had been a bad influence on Downing Street for far too long. And if you now want to know more about European or global politics, YouTube has chosen another of my videos right here for you in the end screen, right next to your chance to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Click and enjoy. Viel Spaß!